guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to hippo every map, and well, mainly how I hippo every map. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy, please hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, because if you did, it would really mean a lot, and it literally only takes a few seconds. It does take me a while to make these videos, so if it would really mean a lot, and it literally only takes a few seconds to check if you are subscribed, so please make sure they are. And actually, a few people were complaining about my bitrate on OBS, and apparently I thought it was at 6,000, but apparently it was at 4,000, so I turned it up to 8,000, so yeah, just let me know if this is better. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so, alright, so I first start off with doing this, because I don't really know, but this is how I hippo Fortress. You know, I kind of mainly just spam blocks, like that, and that's done, and sometimes I like to just make it a little bit even more of a mess, like that. See, it only takes like a few extra seconds, but if you don't have the CPS for that, you know, then I'm just gonna normal click here, or casual click. So then don't do that, you know, just do something like this, you know, just cover it up and make sure to do the sides down here as well, because yes, they could, let's say they are coming in like this and do this, yes, they can like dig in through here faster, but if you're like right behind them, then while they're digging, then you can just go boom boom boom, you know, and instead of doing this. Then, and also why this is good right here, let's say that you just die. As soon as they dig right here, then you can just jump on them like that, boom, because this spot is open, unless they would have to do that and then block in like this, like that. And also I block off the sides like this, so whenever they try to go around, it's, well, okay, you see, look, like if they try to go around it, I mean, like, it's a lot harder to do, so you might win some races from that. And also I did get a new bridge overlay. It's from this person up right here, because they responded to one of my videos. Everyone, he always does this, but I don't like doing it that much. It is good to do, but I don't do it that much because it just wastes time in an actual game. So yeah, that's my hippo for Galaxy. Because really the only way that they can go aside like this is if they like. Yeah, no, it's just a lot harder to do, and then you still have to mine through some blocks, so it'll give you some extra time to race it. If you like are right of this white block than they are, if you both are like right on this block and you have a better hippo, race it, because chances are you are going to win. Sometimes you won't win, but yeah, just a little bit of game sense there. Now dojo and like everything like dojo, oh hello, okay. I start by doing this, because it's actually, okay, it's faster than going like this. So I start by going like this. I messed up there, but yeah, excuse me. And then I do like that, so like it's, like you can't just immediately go right here and dig. And then also you can do this, because let's say that they're digging right here, and you have blocks right here, you can just start hitting them while they're trying to mine blocks like this. Or if they do start hitting you and hit you back in your goal, there's not much you can do then, but just most of the time they might hit you, but they also might like try to dig. And then I just kind of like spam blocks. I just spam blocks on the side here so that they just can't like walk past it, you know. However, unless it's like a really sweaty game, I would not recommend, hippoing in a solo, unless it's like a really sweaty, match, because it just wastes time, and sometimes it's worth it if it's like urban, you know, and it's just like one thing that you can hippo, one place that you can hippo. Then it's worth it sometimes, because then that'll slow them down, and if they don't hippo, then it's sure they might score a goal or two, but you will, you know, have the advantage. And actually, urban is my fastest hippoing time. I got like 0.7 seconds away from the world record. I think the world record is like 2.3 seconds. My world record is, or well, not my world record, but my personal record is it. Okay, yeah, it's this is how I hippo it. I hippo it how you're supposed to hippo it, like this. And sometimes I'll just add a little extra on the sides here. But yeah, that's how I hippo it. Yeah, no, it's definitely freezing. Now I'm not gonna do Lighthouse, Condo, Twilight, Licorice, because those are all spawn block maps. Here, I'll do Flora, even though I don't really do Flora that much. I never hippo it. So I like doing the stairs if I do ever hippo it, just like not a big thing, you know. Here, let me try to do it without like much CPS, you know. Basically, at the end though, you want to get it done. I try to aim for like a 10 CPS at least when I'm hippoing. Oops. But sometimes it goes over. But yeah, and then just hippo the sides as well. And actually, I'm butterfly clicking to do this, and my fingers are starting to get tired. So yeah, but and then I kind of like doing this sometimes. I never really do that, but I just thought of that actually. But it might not be once you do both of the sides, because let's say that they're wall running right here and they try to build the thing. I mean, that might save you a goal for them to dig that out. And then what I always do at the beginning is don't do that. I do this. I place blocks right there and then void again. And, well, sometimes. I don't always do it, but I do it most of the time. And if there's not enough blocks, then I do it again. Because then by that time that they're like basically here, you know. And sometimes I land on this and I just place as many blocks as I want. And that's just because it stops them from going, you know, like that and digging in. So you might be able to win a race from that. Okay, now let's do stumped. And then I do the sides like that. And then if they are also hipping, I never do the sides unless they're also hippoing and doing the sides. Then I do the sides and I do the sides like this. I match it up with this. And then I like do this one as well. I use that to get up there, but I also do this one as well, because if they try jumping to it, then you know. Unless if they do that though, I kind of jump to here and then do that. But yeah, because if they get to the side island, you have no side hippo, then boom, they're in. Except for that, but that was bad. Yeah, and I am expecting this to be a little bit of a long video, but yeah, no, this is how I hippo this map. But you do want it to make it come out like this, like one thing right here, because like I said before, if you can just jump on them, and if they're like right here, you can jump on them unless they place a block above their head. But yeah. So, and then I like to connect it because it looks nicer, but you don't have to do that. Atlantis is pretty simple, just basically follow the blue line. I messed up pretty bad right there. The first layer, I don't really like try to fill in everything that much. I mean, try if you can, but you see there's a few holes in there, but you're just gonna add another layer, and this layer, I do like this, and then I add that edge really quick. And you run out of blocks, and if they're here, you can fight them off. And some people aren't going to be this fast, some people are going to be faster than this. So if their hippo is faster, don't hippo if you're in solos, but if you're in duos, then just rely on your partner, you know, that's kind of like the point of duos. Just try to rely on your partner as much as you can. Like, you're supposed to carry each other's back, so yeah. And then I do a little bit of here with the extra blocks that I have, just to make it a bit of more of a mess. But yeah, that's the Atlantis hippo that I do, at least. You see, however, when you have it like this, then they can very easily jump around it. So I also do like one more on the edge. Like when I'm done with one side, like this. Hold on. When I'm done with one side like this, I always jump off the side and do it. Well, okay, I messed it up there, but I jump off the side and do that. That's what I do, so they can't just jump around it. Okay, so Tundra. This one is literally just a hippo and bypass map. That's why most of the time I don't even play it, because it's just people who do that I just find really annoying, and I don't know how to counter them like at all. That's why actually my friend Non-Existent He scored a few times against me. I messed up. He can score a few times against me, and now that I haven't played in a while, he can probably actually win. I don't even know, because that's all he does is bypass and the wing, and you know. But and I'm pretty sure 𝐒𝐮𝐂𝐿𝐿 taught him. But yeah. And then sometimes I don't go all the way to the top, and then I fill in the sides so they can't like jump right there. And then I do this. Just so, you know, again, if you try jumping off right here, and if they're digging right here, then you can just jump off and hit them. And then I also do this. I try to cover the bottom a little bit, you know, so they can't like dig, because this is what I do a lot of time. If I ever do play this Hippo against sweaty people, then I dig from underneath there and just rely on my partner to keep on distracting them. Hyperfrost, I always place this and then go. But if you're gonna Hippo, because I don't really Hippo that much, this is what I do. And then I messed up right there, but yeah, you get the point. And then if they're like full hippoing, then I'll full hippo like this. And if they're not full hippoing, then I'll just do this, or I just won't do a hippo at all. But, you know, it doesn't take too long to do this one, but remember, always with your hippos, try to remember to do the little front thing if you have enough time and if you can, because if that happens, then it'll slow them down. However, if they are hippoing like this, aren't hippoing the sides, and you do this on Hyperfrost, don't do this too much like this, so then they could just jump around like that. And if you do want to do that, then just block it off. And some of this advice I didn't know you could place blocks here. Okay, but yeah, no, some of these tips, I guess, might not be very accurate. Sorry, I don't really, like, I don't know how to, like, I always do that at the beginning, by the way. And then I do this, and then, oops. Okay, I messed up. But, you know, I don't really, like, I'm not a big, like, tips guy. You know, that's mainly 𝐒𝐮𝐂𝐿𝐿. I mean, like, I know most of the tricks. I just don't, like, I use them by, like, default, I guess, like, habit, and I don't actually, like, ever think of when I'm doing it. That's why it's, like, kind of funny when somebody asks me, like, why are you trying so hard, when I'm literally, like, just barely paying attention, because it's just natural for me to do that, and also, that's what I do. And then I also come back here and do this. But yeah, people ask me a lot of the time, why are you such a tryhard, when really I'm barely paying attention to my screen. I don't know. It's a habit and a natural reflex to do all of those tips and tricks, just default, you know. And then you can hippo up here, but unless they're doing it and they're good, I wouldn't. Just like that. I would mainly focus on hippoing this, you know, like that. And then go over here, do this, do the same thing on this side, and do that. So be careful. And if they get up here, then if they're like right here, you know, if you can like hear them in the hippo, don't go around like that. Go straight back here, because you might be able to counter them right here. Okay, now let's do Mr. Cheesy, because in my opinion, Sorcery and Boo are like the easiest map to hippo. I literally haven't played Cheesy in so long because I avoid it, because it's basically just like Tundra, but worse. So, yeah, there you go. And then I don't ever do this, but this is what I would do. You know, then I would come down here and just place a bunch of blocks, and then boom, you're done. Now, I always do this at the start. I don't know, don't ask me why, but what you should do if you want a hippo, do that, or well, okay, do this. But after you're done with that additional hippo, look back, because they're probably like right here, If you can, just try to remember that. I never remember that, but yeah. And then once you're done with that one, there you go. You're basically done. But I also fill in the middle a little bit, so they can't just go in like right here. Okay, lag. And go like this and lock you in like that. But, excuse me. Yeah. That's how you do boo. And sorcery isn't that much different, actually. Okay. Since there's no like thing to do at the beginning, I always do that just to get 𝐒𝐮, whoever I'm playing with, to start and go. And then I do this. Surprisingly, since this is my favorite map, you would think it would be my fastest Hippo map, but no, because it is a decently big Hippo as well. But yeah, there you go. That's what I do. And sometimes, if I'm doing 𝐒𝐮 and I'm just messing around, I do a big Hippo like that just to mess with him, and then he has to do it too, because that's actually a pretty big advantage. Because it's basically just a longer extension of like doing it right here, so you could just jump on them without placing blocks over their head. So yeah, I don't have the 2 new maps, however, because this is the old version of not bridge practice, of Hippo practice. But yeah, anyway guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please hit the like button, smash that subscribe button, because if you did, it would really mean a lot, and it literally only 60 seconds, and it does take me a while to make these videos. So if you would, it would really mean a lot, and it literally only 60 seconds if you are subscribed, so please make sure that you are. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Bye!